Everybody, welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name, more Expedition 33. So, you want to beat up Golgra, but the issue is she always kicks your ass. Well, I can show you exactly how to beat her. And the strategy is you kill her in one hit, and that's it. So step one, make sure you are a dirty, bloody teenage girl that is both bald and has a baguette on their back. After step one, continue to step two. I'll wait. Step two, get far enough into the game where you get Stendhal. This is an ability you're going to get as soon as you get to Act 3. You've probably seen me use Burning Canvas a lot. However, as much as I love Burning Canvas and the fact that you could use it many, many turns in a row with very little setup is nice, this ability hits so crazy hard, it's kind of unbelievable. So I will show you that in a second. But basically, get Stendhal, and then all you don't need the Medlem weapon. You're actually going to get this from beating Golgra, so I would not recommend getting it to beat Golgra, because that's impossible. Other weapons you might want to consider are just something like Stalum. You know, this you can start getting burn on yourself. If you have base shield, you'll get up to 8 stacks of burn for 80% increased damage, and you'll never take damage from burn because of the fact that the shield is going to block the burn. And you want to stay on low HP because we're going to be looking at our Pictos in a second here. But really, almost any single weapon you get to level 33 is going to be more than viable as long as you get this, the weapon power up to 9-ish thousand. Then it's really all about just getting as much speed as possible. I have 3 of my highest speed Pictos on here. And then you're going instead of Stendhal, you also might want Last Chance, because you're not going to have this weapon to get you into Virtuoso stance on turn 1. So Last Chance will allow you to get there on turn 2. You reduce your health to 1, so you don't need to start the fight at 1 HP. But I'm doing it because I'm not using Last Chance. But keep in mind, you can get Last Chance, go to Virtuoso stance, and use Stendhal on the second turn of combat, because you get all your AP back also. As far as Pictos, yes, I have 582 currently active points. You don't need all these points, okay? This is way over the top. This is partially a damage showcase to show you how much damage I've been able to do. I know there are people out there that have done way more damage than what I'm about to show you, but this is my honest best attempt with what I know about the game right now. So, and I don't want to go and just steal their ideas and then use it on my own stuff. Right now, this is a real honest attempt for me. So the ones that are important here are going to be auto powerful. I think auto rush can be good too. It depends on, I'm not taking extra turns, but if you're going to do some setup turns, you're going to want it. At Death's Door, right, because we're at low HP. Confident Fighter, 30% more damage. Full Strength isn't good here. Glass Cannon, more damage. Greater Powerful, more damage. Roulette, this is the big one for the fun number, and this will help you overcome. Roulette is very good because it'll allow you to one-shot an enemy that you normally can't one-shot with just some RNG, right? If you just try it a couple times, eventually you'll get that 200% of its damage, and you'll absolutely wreck. Solo Fighter, perfect, because it's a one-on-one fight, 50% more damage. Warming Up is only 5% more damage if you're doing it on the first turn, but if you're doing some setup, you can do it, get a couple extra percent. I don't know if teamwork works if you only have yourself, if you don't have any allies and you're just yourself, but I'm putting it on there. Shield Affinity, more damage. Painted Power, more damage. Immaculate, more damage. That's basically all you need. Like that, and the auto rush and auto powerful, that's pretty much all you need. I do like having base shield or something like that if you're going to be going for the self-burn strategy, but it's really not necessary, except for the fact that you want at least 1 shield for shielded affinity. But that's really the build. 90% of what you see here is actually not even going to be helpful. Yes, you will. The ones that are actually really, really big for damage are the ones that are like first offense, right? 50% more damage on the first hit. And there's another one that does something exactly like that I can never remember the name of, but it does 50% more damage taken and received. Augmented first strike. But other than that, yeah. A cheater isn't even necessary on this. Double burn's not necessary. Do take some energizing starts, though. That way you can get the most. But honestly, one-shotting this boss is not that hard. And that's basically the setup, right? Medlem, all the damage Pictos you could possibly get. And then you're going to use Stendhal and have Last Chance if you don't have Medlem. And then use any other level 33 weapon. And then it's going to be as simple as taking your baguette, provoking her into a duel, and we don't even need to think about it, because look at this. Now, with Roulette, we don't know if we're going to be doing 50% damage or 100% damage, but we will find it out. Stendhal, let's go. We use this weapon because it starts us in the Virtuoso stance, so it's plus 200% bonus damage. All right, the first hit did 50% on the roulette damage, so it's not impressive, but we know this boss has under 38 million HP now, because that also one-shot her. So even with the 50%, you're still gonna get there. There we go, 155 million damage. That is the best that I know how to do, and I wanna give a quick shout out to the level 99. The amount of experience you need is 33 4 times. It's the number 3 8 times. I like that they chose that number. It is fun and flavorful. But yeah, there we go. Pretty easy fight, a little bit of a damage showcase, and I thought it'd be fun to just do a short, sweet kind of sub video to kind of show you what you're capable of. You can one-shot almost every boss in this game, even with small amount of effort with the really, really good attacks and a high-level gear. Anyway, that's all for this one. Much love. Purplatypus is Purplatypus. I'll see you on the flip-flops. Bye! On the rise, watch the views go up.